Congressional High Caucus for their efforts in leadership on cloud computing issues. I'd also like to thank Senator Coons for his work in the Senate on technology policy. I'd also like to thank TechAmerica for its work and the commissioners and deputy commissioners that worked so hard to put this group together. I'm going to talk about a little bit more, expand on what Robin talked about around trust and transparency. And it really comes from the threat. And what is the threat? I spent the last 2.5 years working with EMC, working with CIOs across the government around implementing cloud capabilities. Prior to that, I spent 25 years in the federal government. Most of that time was protecting some of the nation's highest secrets in the intelligence community. And you're not going to get CIOs to move unless they get the transparency from the cloud providers, to give them access, visibility into those clouds to make sure that the policies around security are being met. And you're not going to get them to trust you unless you provide those capabilities and the techniques and prove that you can provide the security within their frameworks. So if you look at the threats, over the past couple of years, the frequency and volume and impact of cyber attacks have reached pre-pandemic levels. The attacks are causing real economic harm. And this is what's causing CIOs concern. It doesn't take a cloud expert. It doesn't take a security expert to pick up the Washington Post and read about the latest hack that took place. They're taking place every day. And with security breaches of information, even at the most sensitive areas within our government, breaches happen on a routine basis. We have to have the ability to be able to do non-repudiation, be able to do data erasure and cleanup. So you cannot just put the information out there in the cloud. So the recommendations, the work in the security component of the Cloud Commission around security frameworks, frameworks that have existed in the intelligence community. It's added time. It's added time to deliver mission capability of a new application based upon security frameworks is significant. The work by FedRAMP to streamline this process should be continued, and we need to advance the assurances and security frameworks that are out there. Identity management. Robin also talked about identity management, but security must be risk-based, right? Access to information needs to be risk-based. So if anyone in the room has ever had to put their zip code in at the gas pump when they're using their credit card to get gas, that's adaptive authentication. That's getting access to your resource. It's identifying that you're working outside of your norm. Why don't we implement this within the internal infrastructures of our organizations to get much more security? You can't do that without the common identity access that Robin talked about. And we already talked about data breaches. They're going to happen. I once again would like to thank the Commission and all the representatives that worked on this great work.